Hey guys, it's the Gundam Boy, and today we're going to be looking at some myths, some theories, and some things we're curious about. So we'll get right into it. So I went into a level 3 mission where these spore bastards were running around and I shot them in the head, and it took about 4 shots to kill them. Unfortunately, with all the stun and the tremoring going around, it was super hard to try and get an accurate shot with all this vibrating on my screen. But I can safely say it's 4 shots to the head. 5 if you want them to not be walking at you. It's kind of funny. I played on a bot front more than I did the bugs, so I don't actually know what the damage is. So, yeah, there was 4 shots and 5 to finish him off. So, going back to a level 3 normal bug mission, I shot the normal warrior in his face, and it actually popped in 2 shots with the Liberator, which is really interesting. I didn't realize there's that much of a difference between the two of them. So I guess there is sort of a difference between fighting them, so people probably picked up on this if you're using some of the auto rifles. But for the people who don't care and like to blow up with enemies, it does all the same. And here's our little spreadsheet. Like, really little. It was really simple. And we all know the ultimatum, the gun that got cucked from having 2 balls to have 1, is supposed to be a, orbital precision strike in your pocket. Even I noticed this bug after that whole nerf came out, because for some reason, using it against things like the Impaler in this specific scene leads to a ghost shot, which makes it just vanish. What the fuck? Like, look at that. Slow-mo, over his head, gone. So yes, there is a bug with it. I'm not sure what the parameters is for causing it, but I know it happens. Oh, they took your left nut, and then they take your right. Heller, throw me far away.
So long, Bowser!
Bug hawk spotted! Sweet Liberty, bud!
After getting juggled around in the Ghost Diver's favorite armor set, we tested how you can kill a Hulk if you can stab it through his legs, or if it's primarily through his back. So after standing here for hours watching this guy get back shots, it turns out you can only destroy his main vent on the back, not his legs. And we tested this for a while. Too long. Too long. I don't know why we'd stop sooner. But then against things like Factory Striders, if you get onto his back, somehow you can kill him. My recording, it got really chunky for no reason. But a couple of melees into his back, for some reason, allows you to just murder it. But don't get too cocky, because you can only do it to his back. His feet is perfectly impenetrable to it, and you'll get mowed down by whatever comes out. So just get on his back and start stabbing, because that's the most effective way. Whoops, sorry, Taurus. I'm sorry you had to die like that. Weirdly enough, though, if you get underneath his chin guns, your melee, if you're using, like, the lance, you can actually hit the chain guns and break them off, which is super funny to do. Like, poke. Safe to say the melee's not gonna help you here, unless you're on his back. And yes, magazines, if they're dropped from your gun and land on a mine, will kill you. And it is from a different perspective. Thank you, Taurus, for being today's test subject. And with the collective brain power of 2, we've spent literal time, 2 hours, I think, shooting Taurus in the face to see how much Democracy Protects actually protects you for. Like, what's the actual percentage chance? Because I can definitely say 50 doesn't sound right, because I feel like every other time you get down, it's usually death. But that doesn't include the fall. So we spent most of the time just blasting him in the face. Oh, mind him, his PC's crippled. Uh-oh, Taurus, you forgot to specify which one was which. There went your social credit. You went down by 20. But it looks like 45% chance of actually surviving 100 experiences of fatal damage. And yes, when you're using the recoilless rifle, it does have a chance to ricochet off very extreme angles, though it has to be extremely extreme for it to occur. So, you probably had a bad angle on a Hulk, and this has happened to you in the past. And this can happen on anything. But if you just fix your positioning, that should be it. But thank you for making it to the end of the video. If there's something you'd like me to cover, like a weapon guide, a weapon coverage, interviewing weapons, what's with the baby oil? You know, those whole good shebangs. Please leave it in the comments down below and I'll be sure to get to it. You guys have a great day.